Hello, my name is Lorena and I'm here to introduce you to a company that I personally have a big interest in. And I have a very big interest on it because it has to do with food. Personally, I love food. And even more, living in Korea, I have become like a very big K-food addict. I really like Korean food. They have a lot of different dishes. They're all very savory and sweet and spicy, and it has a kick to it. And once you start trying, you probably will develop also like a very good palate for Korean food. They have many different dishes, like especially the panchan, the very typical panchan, which are the side dishes that you eat with rice, and they're very popular and one of the main things from Korean cuisine. So this company, Cheongatti, creates different products that are based on Korean cuisine, and they are products that are used to make those panchan that we're talking about, those side dishes. And they're the main ones, they're red pepper powder, the sesame seeds that are roasted, and the sesame oil. These three ingredients are main in almost any dish in Korean cuisine, and they're very popular not only among Koreans now, but because of Hallyu and the Korean wave and the increasing interest of different Korean foods, Korean dramas, Korean movies, even Korean singers. It has developed, a lot of people in the world have developed a big curiosity to see what do Koreans eat every day. Well, Koreans can eat very many different things, but I am pretty sure that if you eat Korean food, 99% they're going to contain at least one of these ingredients. So these are what we will consider one of the bases of Korean cuisine, especially the pepper powder. Pepper powder is used in the Korean #1 star dish, which is kimchi, which is made from a vegetable, and you put it with red pepper paste and you make some sort of probiotic food that is very healthy and is one of the main star dishes in Korean cuisine. The red pepper paste from this company is made with very traditional ways, and it is made in a very healthy standard because they use infrared light in order to toast the powder without losing its nutrients, which makes the high content in vitamin C that the peppers have stay in this powder for a very long time. So this pepper powder is not only healthy, but also it has great taste, and it comes in 9 different flavors, being able to use for different things like kimchi or side dishes or seasoning for different dishes from the Korean cuisine. And it also comes in 3 levels of spices: mild, medium, and spicy. So depending on your taste and if you can eat spicy food or not, you will be able to get pepper powder that is to your taste. So if you see, the color of the pepper powder is very red. Over here you can see a little bit, and it is said traditionally in Korean cuisine that the redder the powder, the tastier it is. And it is also said that if you use powder instead of paste of red pepper, the food that you prepare will be sweeter and more delicious. So if we have a look at the pepper paste, the pepper powder, sorry, it has a very good consistency. It has a very pretty red color, and it is grainy but not too much, and it has very fine grinding, which is going to allow you to cook in a perfect way with everything mixing well together. So this is one of the first and most popular ingredients from the company that they sell almost everywhere. This brand, Cheongatti, has been working in Korea for more than 20 years. And while there are a lot of big food companies that have made products that are cheaper and not so good in quality in order to increase the product, the profit of products, this company has always maintained very good high standards of not only the production but also the hygiene status of the way they make the products, which means that they are never going to sacrifice the health of the customers and the quality of their products in order to make more profit. That's why this company has been active for more than 20 years, and they keep increasing and improving their hygiene standards as well as their production and the quality of their products. This is a company that has been created by family in order to feed families. So the lemma of this company is basically to feed me and my family, which provides healthy ingredients that are based of Korean culture. like for the food. So that's one of the main things that I really appreciate from this company. Is not only that they provide a way for people to try Korean food and Korean culture through food and through the main ingredients of their cuisine, but also the way that they do it in a very beautiful way, trying to make everything as hygienic and as good as possible. As I said, this brand works with many of the most popular like food retailers in Korea, like CJ or even Daesang, or even other companies that work in Korea as main food retailers, but also it works with food retailers in America, in the United States, in Asia, and also in Europe. So it's one of the 3 most popular like markets for Korean food right now nowadays, and even has certification and recognition like is mentioned over here, the HACCP, or the 22,000 recognition for the quality of the ingredients. The next super important ingredient is roasted sesame seeds, and in here, as you can see, there are 3 different formats, from the biggest one to the smallest one. And the taste, if you have never tasted sesame seeds, is quite savory. It's almost like a snack, and it's another very popular ingredient in Korean cuisine. The smell is kind of a little bit savory and tangy and sweet at the same time. And the way this seeds are roasted is with a 360-degree roasting system, which allows not only for the seeds to be able to fully be roasted in an equal way and make them more delicious, but also it allows healthy and clean making of this product, since the seeds will be washed multiple times in order to produce the most hygienic product possible. As you see, you have also the 2 parts that allow a little bit of more equally distribution, whereas in here, from this side, if you're making bigger dishes, you can just share and do it like that. These are the seeds, and as you can see, the grain and the way they're roasted make the perfect texture to add to any Korean dish. And that's ingredient number 2 that is super famous in Korean cuisine. And the third one is also sesame, but instead of a seed, like in this, roasted seeds, which are quite popular to add a crunch, in this we have an oil. The oil is also used for multiple dishes in Korean cuisine. One of my favorite ones being maybe japchae, which is noodles, and they are super delicious, traditional, and they have a really beautiful taste of sesame oil. Sesame oil is has kind of some of a roasty like smell and taste, and it just goes beautiful with almost any food. And this is one of the other ingredients that are super popular in here. So all of the products have excellent taste and aroma. They're made very hygienically, and they ensure quality for all the products that are sold from this company, because the company, as I said, tries to keep the ingredients that they sell the healthiest as possible, to not only like make food delicious, but also to nourish the people that are eating the food made with their products. So I hope you like this introduction and have a beautiful day. Bye bye.